Throughout human history, we have been locked in a constant battle against unseen enemies. These are not armies or monsters, but microscopic invaders and internal malfunctions that challenge our very existence. Today we journey into the world of medicine to understand the most formidable diseases known to science, not to inspire fear, but to foster understanding and respect for the resilience of the human body and the ingenuity of those who fight to protect it. Our story begins within our own cells. Cancer, a word that carries immense weight, is not a single entity, but a vast collection of diseases. Its core characteristic is the uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells. Normally, our cells grow and divide in a controlled manner, replacing old or damaged ones. But sometimes, this process goes wrong. A cell can acquire a mutation in its DNA, causing it to ignore the body's stop signals. It begins to multiply relentlessly, forming a mass called a tumor. Some tumors are benign, meaning they don't spread. But malignant tumors are different. They can invade nearby tissues and, most dangerously, metastasize. This is when cancer cells break away, travel through the bloodstream or lymphatic system, If it occurs in an artery leading to the brain, it results in a stroke. High blood pressure or hypertension is another major factor. It forces the heart to work harder, weakening it over time and damaging the delicate walls of the arteries, accelerating the process of atherosclerosis. These conditions often develop silently over decades, which is why they are often called silent killers. By the time symptoms appear, the damage can already be severe. While some diseases arise from within, others invade from the outside. Infectious diseases have shaped the course of human civilization, caused by microscopic organisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. Throughout history, plagues and pandemics have swept across the globe. Today, despite incredible medical advances, infectious diseases like lower respiratory infections, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis remain major global health threats. Lower respiratory infections, such as pneumonia and bronchitis, are particularly dangerous. They inflame the airways and air sacs in the lungs, filling them with fluid and making it difficult to breathe. For the very young, the elderly, or those with weakened immune systems, a simple infection can quickly become life-threatening. Viruses like influenza and more recently coronaviruses have demonstrated their ability to spread rapidly and cause widespread illness. The danger lies in their ability to evolve. Viruses can mutate, creating new strains that our immune systems don't recognize, and bacteria can develop resistance to antibiotics, rendering our best medicines ineffective. This constant evolutionary arms race makes the fight against infectious diseases a perpetual challenge. Finally, we explore one of the most enigmatic and heartbreaking categories of disease, neurodegenerative disorders. These diseases, including Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, involve the progressive death of nerve cells, or neurons, in the brain. Our brain is the command center of our being, responsible for our thoughts, memories, movements, and personality. When neurons are lost, these functions begin to fail. In Alzheimer's disease, abnormal proteins, beta amyloid and tau, build up in the brain. Beta amyloid forms plaques between neurons, while tau forms tangles inside them. This toxic buildup disrupts communication between cells and eventually triggers their death, leading to a devastating loss of memory and cognitive function. In Parkinson's disease, the neurons that produce dopamine, a chemical crucial for controlling movement, begin to die off. This results in the characteristic tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with balance. What makes these diseases so insidious is that the damage begins long before symptoms become obvious. And because the brain has a very limited ability to repair itself, the loss of neurons is irreversible. Currently, we can only manage the symptoms. We cannot yet stop or reverse the underlying degeneration. From renegade cells and clogged arteries to microbial invaders and deteriorating neurons, these diseases represent the greatest challenges to human health. They are dangerous not just because of how they kill, but because of their complexity, their silent progression, and their ability to outsmart our best defenses. Yet the story doesn't end here. For every challenge, there is a community of scientists, doctors, and researchers dedicating their lives to understanding, treating, and one day conquering these formidable foes. Their work is a testament to the human spirit's refusal to surrender. By understanding these diseases, we empower ourselves to make healthier choices, support scientific progress, and appreciate the precious gift of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world of science and health. Stay curious.